Let's go. Hey, hola, mi gente. It's your man, the Afro-Rican, Orlando Crespo. Guess what? Giving you the rice and beans. Know what I mean? What up, Slime?
Hey. Yeah. Ooh, what's happening, y'all? Call it Parshon. Little paint where it ain't. Little seasoning with reasoning.
No pain for your pleasure?
We ain't got the pain for the pleasures, right? I came all that last week.
Okay.
But we got a special guest up in here. Tell the people who you is.
It's your girl, Lydia. Lovely Lydia of Lovely Lady Jewels. From Atlanta, that's me.
Okay.
Hey.
What up, dog? Y'all know the voice.
Handle it.
Handle it.
Let's go. I'm excited today. Let's go.
Yeah, me too.
Be a good
We're gonna have some
time.
fun today. What was I about to say? Lydia, you just came off so just. I am happy to be here.
Oh yeah, I don't want to give it too much off the rip because anybody knows me. I have a over the top personality, so I want to start it off real nice and easy before it get real interesting.
Over the top. They call it extra, though.
A little extra.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All right.
And then like some little extra seasoning.
Okay.
Seasoning for the reasoning. Is that what he said?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
She is a fan. She does watch.
Some Georgia nonsense.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And there you go with the 8R. So you know.
I
what
can't
you
today.
said.
I can't today.
Okay. You gonna keep it nice today.
I can't today.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can't today.
We're gonna
You know,
start.
wait, I'm sorry, but I'm Georgia Peach, so we're not gonna hate. We're not
Oh
doing that.
yes. So I got some folk up in here today.
Let's back up.
Best friend.
But you know what? I'm sorry. You know what? I apologize.
I got some folk
Best
up
friend,
in
you
here.
put me to the side.
I am out of
Yeah,
order.
please. Come on.
Please disregard that. Please, I'm sorry.
Oh man. Let's start from the top, man. We lost an Atlanta legend
Yes.
the other day. Mr. Hank Aaron. He's a big giant for the Atlanta community, Atlanta sports. He played for the Braves. He was known as the original home run king. They still call him the real home run king because he broke Babe's Ruth record, and his record stood for 31 years. He was broken by Barry Bonds.
Hammer and Hank.
He's still number one in RBIs and total bases. And he was a great businessman. He was a selfless man. He gave a lot to the community. He was an Atlanta giant. So I had to wear my Hank Aaron, bring out my bobblehead collectible joint.
Oh, the dolls.
Yeah. I got the dolls. I got
Okay.
collectibles.
Action figures for men, right?
You call it that.
Okay.
But if I turn around and sell that bastard,
You know what I'm gonna say? Just give me a drink.
yeah, I'm keeping it though.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, we lost him, man, and we also this morning we lost Larry King.
We lost it? Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna say we,
Oh, okay.
because if you look at TV, if you listen to the radio, if you look at anybody that asks the real questions to anybody, you can say what you want to say. We people, okay? We lost Larry King tonight.
Okay. We did. Rest in peace.
So rest in peace to him, man. And let's jump into it. Let's jump into it.
Well, we got somebody that when they put their mind to it, man, they really get it done. They're real lovely to be around. Always bringing joy to places that need it.
Absolutely.
But she got a jury line she started, and we gonna give her the floor and let her talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the introduction. I am lovely to be around. You're right. No? Okay.
I love that. I'm telling you. It's contagious. It's contagious.
So my jewelry line is called Lovely Lady Jewels, and Liddy, that's my name that my family calls me. My grandmother nicknamed me Liddy Poo. Don't judge my nickname. Don't. Everybody has some embarrassing nicknames.
No.
But, no?
No.
Okay. But anyway, Liddy is what they call me. So my jewelry line is called Lovely Lady Jewels, and I started making jewelry because I wanted something affordable. All of my jewelry is $5. You could do charm bracelets, have earrings, necklaces, a variety of things. But I always loved jewelry, and I don't want to have to break the bank to get it because I wear a lot of clothes and I buy different things for different outfits. And I was like, let me just start making my own jewelry and selling it, and it's been doing absolutely amazing. So you guys, look me up, follow me at Lovely Lydia Jewels at Instagram and Facebook.
That's what's up.
You usually have some pop-ups too, though, right?
Oh, thank you. I have a pop-up shop coming up this Saturday.
My bad.
What is it?
My bad.
In Decatur on Columbia Drive.
Okay, right around the way.
Yes.
On the east
So
side.
it's this Saturday from 11 to 5. I don't know the address like right offhand, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna I guess give it to y'all.
Okay.
Y'all information.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna give y'all the
That's fine.
information.
That's
You
fine.
know, I'm gonna give y'all the information, and
Yeah,
I'm a Columbia Drive. Y'all send me a message or something if you want to stop by. But and I have so much more stuff when I have my pop-ups than I have online because I
Yes,
make a lot of
yes.
things that I don't have an opportunity to upload,
Mhm.
and then I sell it. So come by.
Okay, they move that fast. You
Yes,
can't even
Yes,
show
it's
it off.
moving. When I tell you,
Uh-huh.
like
uh-huh.
the jewelry trap,
Yeah.
stay booming.
Oh, okay, all right.
I can
It's
attest
jewelry.
to
Stay
that.
booming.
I've participated. Definitely.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah, you did check
Yeah,
out.
definitely has some great
Yeah.
quality out there. And she'll make them custom order
Yes.
to your liking. Great quality and great prices too. I got a quick question though. You get a lot of traction at those pop-ups. For them other vendors, do you feel a little tension out there? 'Cause you get a lot of attention at those pop-ups.
I do get a lot of attention. I do feel a little bad sometimes if like a lot of people are coming to my booth and nobody's going to others.
Right.
But you know,
What it is.
favor ain't fair.
Giving the people what
You
they
know,
want.
favor ain't fair. I just count my blessings.
Hey, I know that's right.
But I do feel like a certain type of way. But when I do my pop-up shop, because I'm hosting my own soon,
Got you.
I'm gonna make sure I promote it so the other vendors can have people coming for them as well.
Okay. What type of items do you have for guys though? We like to
For-
accessorize too, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? This year I started working on more items for guys because I did not have a lot because I don't have as many requests.
Mhm.
But I have some bracelets for guys, like beads. I started making some like medallion necklaces,
Sure.
and I'm still working on some things because I honestly don't know exactly what guys like. So I'm doing research trying to figure out what will sell.
Got you.
Well, how are you doing this research? Who are you?
Yeah, who are these guys?
Because, you know,
I just ask random people.
oh.
Like I ask, like you know, like
No,
my
don't.
ex, because we're not together no more. Like I might ask him.
Put that out there all on the show. God, damn.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Wow.
I can't say my man because he's not my man.
Okay, back to the jury. Back to the. Damn, you don't do that, man, like that?
Well, let me realize.
Well, we just lost a viewer.
Right.
It is what it is. And I know he watching.
Oh,
Anyway.
wow.
God damn, you did that on purpose, then.
Right, yeah, okay.
God damn.
We ain't gonna do too much.
Yeah. Let's move back to the jury. Back to the jury.
But yeah, I'm asking like, you know, just doing research, asking people. I know I made something earlier today for you guys, and I texted one of my friends and was like, hey, is this something that a man would like?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, it's pretty dope. I was like, I am dope.
Oh, okay.
No.
It was.
I like
Was he
it.
talking about you, the bracelet? Which one was it?
He was talking about the bracelet. He was talking about the bracelet.
Your friend.
My friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My friend.
All right.
Ask the supermodel. What would you like, bro? What
This
do you
is what
like?
I
to
know.
do?
I am gonna start asking you actually.
You know, I like a variety of things. Yeah, so I just have to see it.
You do
Okay.
you do nice in costume jury, bro. You really do.
I'm not gonna approach that. I'm just gonna,
No.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's
You accessorize well.
You have to spruce it up.
You know what I'm saying? Put a little razzle dazzle.
You love that razzle dazzle.
I feel it.
Speaking of costume jewelry, I've seen a lot of pearls and Chuck Taylors this week. What's up with that?
Yes.
Yeah, I had to look it up. I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Wow.
Mhm.
Jeez, I knew it.
I know what it was.
Yeah, we
you
were
got a crush on it,
excited.
so.
Oh yeah.
You got a crush on Miss Kamala?
Come on, I couldn't believe it.
You got good taste. I said, you got good taste.
I know.
You got good
I
taste.
know. You know, if they like 50 and up, that's my flavor.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's how I roll.
Right.
But that's exciting though. I'm very excited. I can't say she's gonna be the best vice president
Sure.
or Biden's gonna be the best, but I'm excited to be a part of history. A woman?
Mm-hmm.
A black woman?
Yes, say
Come
it.
on, somebody.
Say it.
It's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't got nothing.
You know nothing?
It's too bad.
I'm just listening. I'm taking it all in.
Okay.
Taking it all
Shout
in.
out.
So you ain't looking none of that now, right?
Shout out, Corey. What up, bro?
I mean, nah, not really.
I didn't either.
What?
I seen Darkwing Duck.
You know what?
Y'all didn't see Darkwing Duck?
No.
Y'all didn't see Darkwing?
I saw Michelle Obama.
Oh, okay, okay,
Is
okay.
that what it was?
I know
Look,
it's not
it
what
is
y'all
the
call
Darkwing
Melissa.
Duck outfit. It is. If you look at the cartoon,
Well,
that's
yeah.
literally.
You're not gonna talk
Oh,
about
wow.
my auntie. She
I
was
just-
killing
It
it.
is. If you look at it, it is. But
No.
it was funny when he said it, and I was like, "Wow, you gonna do that?"
You're not now.
But it's some truth to
I'm
it.
just
So,
saying.
You can't come down for that one.
I'm just saying. You gonna do it?
Come on. Come on. But what
they
the
finna
lady?
shut us like these lights finna be cut
Oh,
off.
man.
Yeah.
Already.
They finna
Studio
shut us
order. Studio orders already getting in. Never mind. Never mind. Let's keep moving. Keep moving.
Did not mean it.
Grand opening, grand close.
I see
Oh,
that, you know.
You can't do that.
Did y'all see the lady who swore Vice President Kamala Harris in?
Oh,
She
that's
messed
her
up her
title?
name. She called her Kamala.
Oh, she did?
I'm like, you had one job. That's
So
it.
was-
That job ain't probably coming no check though.
Can we get that microphone up out of your bosom?
I can't. They just do what they want to do.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God, they're taking over the show.
They're aggressive.
We got three
Hey,
guests.
Lou, can we
We
get
got three guests.
Is
Can
it
we
on,
get
can I
it
just
tightened
adjust
up?
it? Oh, it is, but it's moving on the
Yeah,
side.
tight.
It's like that one up.
This
right
one?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
A little closer.
It's okay. Don't be scared of it.
I'm nervous.
It's
For real.
my first time.
That's your first time.
What up, for real?
It's not.
The public, that's your first time.
Celeste.
It is.
Y'all know what's good.
It
Appreciate y'all
is.
chiming in.
Oh, man.
So back to this jury. Oh, we moved on.
Oh yeah.
Y'all gotta talk about
I thought you was
tennis
on
and shit. I
it.
didn't know.
I'm gonna tell you about how I started
Yeah, that's.
loving jewelry.
There
I
we
didn't
go.
introduce that. I've always loved jewelry. Growing up, my brothers would buy me jewelry. Like for my birthday, I used to love like Mickey Mouse rings. That was used to get them from like the flea market back in the day.
Yeah, I remember those.
Oh my goodness, like so for my birthday and for anything they used to buy them for me, and I played sports, and every time I went to basketball practice I used to wear a ring on every finger, and my coach was like, Lydia, you cannot have the best jump shot on the east side with all those rings on.
Wow.
Yeah, I had the best jump
Yeah,
shot.
on the east.
I
What
did.
grade was this?
From like second to high school. Yeah.
Oh, it stopped when it counted.
It did. I played in high school too.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you said up to high school.
No.
Oh, I thought you meant like you stopped
I
when
was
you got to high
I was actually a big deal.
Oh, yeah. You ain't, you just, I mean.
Yeah, I didn't
just
wanna do
wasn't
it.
your thing.
It wasn't my thing. You know, I had brothers, so they played basketball.
You was
So
sick of it.
yes, I
I
was.
understand that.
Yeah.
I understand
But yeah, so and I've always like I buy jewelry for different people, for like my family. If things were going on, I would like go shopping for them. Like, oh, let me go find these things and put it together real nice and turn it into a business.
that. What pushed you to really
Yeah,
get into
sure.
it? Like,
Honestly, what pushed me, I kind of started on a slight humbug.
Mhm.
Humbug means like an inkling, you know, if you're not
Right.
from the
You
South.
didn't know what humbug meant?
Some people are not from the
I guess
South,
you
so I'm trying to apply, you know, I'm trying to,
Please
you know,
address the
accommodate
masses.
everyone,
yeah, she
you
tried
know.
to-
But because I was using some slang vernacular and I wanted to clarify. But what pushed me was
Told you.
I didn't tell. That's my best friend. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
honestly, what pushed me, I went to a store and they had a lot of jewelry, and it was during the like protesting, during the, you know, everybody was protesting. It was very like Black Power, Black Lives Matter, a variety of things that I knew that I liked. And I knew other people would like it. But at first, I was just buying it all for myself.
Mhm.
And I was like, I can sell this because,
Right.
you know, it's nice. A lot of people are not going to be out shopping and finding things. And it was actually super dope.
Sure.
So and it was this guy by where I lived. he was selling like shirts and things.
Man.
Yeah, so I just went up to him. I was like, I bought all the jewelry, and then I went to him and I was like, hey, can I sell some of my jewelry with your shirts? And he was like, yeah.
Wow.
And then that's how it started. And I went from like buying, I guess, wholesale to making my own because I needed to be in control of what I was able to get versus hoping I can find it. So I do handmade and I do fashion jewelry as well.
She blew up quick.
Yeah.
She blew up quick. I'm talking about a matter of what?
Months, weeks. Like honestly,
3-4
once I
months.
first really started, it just
she blew
took
up
off.
quick.
Yeah.
She blew up quick.
Yeah.
Now, did
I
you
was
take
shocked.
over the man's space?
No, he was
booming.
happy.
Yo, he booming the t-shirt.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he was.
booming.
He actually said he started doing better once I got there.
Because more attention was brought over there.
And because he didn't do social media and things like that, so if
okay.
I go live or make a post, people come out. And yeah, and I have such an amazing personality. I draw people.
Yes.
You know,
You do.
I draw people.
I love it. I love it. You see that
It's
$1
funny.
smile?
It's funny. I love the confidence, but she being honest. Her smile,
She
and
was
her,
right.
and her personality is so.
I really feel if people have an issue with her, man, it's them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It ain't really her.
Thank you.
Ex-boyfriend, I don't know though.
Listen.
I don't know. It ain't my business.
Oh, we gonna get into
I was like, let me know. We're gonna talk about that.
We gonna
Yeah.
get into
I'm ready.
that.
Okay, what we're not
I'm
gonna
ready.
do is destroy a man's
Okay.
character.
No.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna destroy his character because I honestly don't feel like he's a bad guy. I just feel like we weren't right for each other. However, we both loved each other and we looked good on paper together, and so we kept trying to force it.
Okay, hold on. Let's wrap this section up. So we can
Okay.
get to this.
Jewelry, lovely Lydia Jewels.
Yeah, let's wrap that
Check
up.
me out.
Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram is Lovely Lydia Jewels. Facebook is Lovely Lydia Jewels. LOVELYLYDI. Jewels is spelled JEWLZ.
Okay. I like that you broke it down and you slowed it down for
Yeah.
everybody. Cause motherfuckers just say it real quick.
And it's affordable and it's nice, man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make sure we support her
Absolutely.
because she does support
I
people.
support.
It's
I try
great
to
quality.
support.
So make sure you support her.
She's some of that bling. Huh?
Oh, ladies, this is on my website. Well, it's not on my website, but this is one of my pieces.
That's a nice.
This
that's
is
nice.
pretty
Little
dope.
Wonder Woman thing.
Yeah, a little power. It makes me feel powerful.
Go to the
I love it though. That smile is always there. But since we talking about being there and relationship,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that a business could hinder finding love or even maintaining a relationship?
I do. I definitely feel like it can hinder because, I'm about to say this as respectfully as possible.
I mean, no, hold on. Be disrespectfully.
Respect.
Respectful.
Yeah.
Disrespectful. Men are selfish and y'all require a lot of things. You want a lot of attention. One time.
She's gonna say that.
Let me sit up.
Hold on, what the hell?
And if you have a business, you can't cater to them in some of those ways that they want
Just
because they want to be put first all of the time, and that's just not realistic, unfortunately.
This doesn't go both ways.
Anything can go both ways.
No, I'm asking you because you just said men.
Yeah.
Well, I only can speak as a woman. I can't speak from a man's perspective.
Okay. So everything she say at this point, from a woman's point of
It's
view.
from,
Because you're not talking in general. You talk about us.
yeah, because I'm talking about men.
Okay.
I'm talking about men in general, and maybe not all men, because it is some men who really want to help you with your business
Okay.
and work with you. But it's some who feel like, okay, you're doing your little business,
Oh, they
but
put
what
that
about
word.
me?
They put that word in there. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, that word kill 'em.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
So it just depends. And like sometimes if they get in the way, we gotta get cut off. It's a cold world.
Damn.
It is what it is.
Black lives matter.
They do matter. They do matter.
Lives matter. Yeah.
But that's the goal is to literally be successful, and you want a partner that you can build with, not someone you have to constantly.
Somebody compliment you.
Yeah, you want somebody who compliments you, not somebody who takes away or make you feel bad for pursuing a dream or working hard.
Okay.
You know.
Now,
Do that. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask if were you instrumental in making sure, like, when you say he was asking for too much, What did you mean literally? Like, because sometimes I've been in a situation to where people didn't know how to clock out.
Wow.
And so if our time is supposed to be our time, your business should not cut into that time. And that's happened a lot. And anybody, I don't care who you are, man, woman, whatever, want to feel like they're a priority.
Definitely.
So once that's kind of taken away, then folks ain't gonna really want to hang around no more.
It is what it is. No, but seriously, no, you have to. No, that was a joke.
He's standing by that.
He's
standing by
that was
it.
a joke.
You know, best friend.
But you have to have balance. Like,
Okay.
Sure.
it's no way that you can even be in a relationship and expect someone to just move when you want them to move or on your time all the time. But if you have certain time that is your time or the couple's time,
Right.
but they don't feel like it's enough, or they know that you have A, B, and C that you have to do, let's say on Monday, but now all of a sudden on Monday, now they want to have couples time, and you told them
Oh, yeah.
before, like, hey, on Monday I have a list of things I have to do.
Compromise.
And you try to make sure you communicate, because nobody wants to feel like they don't matter.
Right.
Like, as an adult in a relationship, you have to compromise, give and take. And I want to feel important, and I'm going to give them that same thing. It's not just a one-sided
Right.
thing, but they can't just, But that wasn't even like our hugest issue. That was like one of them.
Oh, okay.
That was actually kind of smaller, but yeah.
What you think, Spo? 'Cause you being a married man and all.
Look, you definitely gotta have a balance. But what the question? Can you read the question to me one more time?
Can a business be an issue as far as can it be a hindrance in a relationship or a marriage?
Absolutely. You definitely need balance. And if you're not willing to do that, time will go by. Next thing you know, you've seen successful people with everything, you know what I mean? By themselves. It's a lot of successful women out there.
And man,
And sleeping in a cold bed.
Let me play this with y'all. What if you meet them like that?
Meet them where they're like,
Meet 'em like that.
Where they
strong
just
career.
yeah,
pushing,
like what if you meet them like that? Are they wrong
for not
Compromise.
For not adjusting.
for not
continue going?
yeah because you met them like that,
Mm-hmm.
so you knew what you was getting into when you met them. If they were saying, "Yo, this is what I got going on," blah blah blah, and you was so into the person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say man or woman, just the person,
Mm-hmm.
and you tried to. Well, I need my time,
Mm-hmm.
but you knew going in.
Right.
This how they live. Just like we had the show when I think it was Tisha. Shout out to Tisha, and she was saying her lifestyle, because she's an actress,
Mm-hmm.
is the schedule is different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she said she would rather deal with somebody, in the industry or just living that way because of the
Right.
understanding of the schedule.
Got you.
If you meet somebody like that, are they wrong for not changing for you?
All right, you trying to alter their lifestyle.
Especially if that's how they eat.
Right. In that case, you can't go in trying to change people.
Yeah, you can.
But I mean, how long are you supposed to be second fiddle? Forever?
But if you made that choice, because that's basically what it is. You can't go in and change anybody.
Mhm.
So
That's true.
if I come in and I say, okay, I know you work 6 days a week and you got maybe 5 hours on Sunday. When I sign up, my thing is I want 2 of them 5 hours or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So I can't come in a month to 3 months later and say, hey, I need Saturday too.
Mhm.
Because now I signed up for what you gave me. Now, if I give you something and you do it on your own, that's beautiful. But I can't accept it. I mean, I can't expect you to make that change if I come in with that already.
I agree and I disagree. I do feel like you have to be considerate of what you're signing up for.
Mhm.
But I also feel like you need to communicate and say, hey, I know that you're a busy person, but maybe eventually, once we get a little more serious, I might want more time or something, because I'm not gonna do that for like ever.
Right.
Like, you know,
Sure.
in the beginning, you know, when you first start kicking it with somebody, you don't want that much time anyway, because you
Trying to
still,
hustle it.
you know, you
Right.
still might have your own stuff you working
That's
through,
right.
you know.
Oh, so you out there toxic in all
Yeah,
new relationship. All right, okay.
They might be
You out there
still
toxic.
trying to figure some things
All in
out.
another relationship. All right, okay.
Toxic.
Toxic how?
You out there
So
talking about you working through it. You sit your ass down and work through it before you get back out here.
No,
It's
I'm just
complicated.
saying.
Yeah.
But as you know, as
Sit
time
your ass
progresses,
down.
as time progresses, you might want a little bit more. You know, but then at the same time, I do feel like you know what you're signing up for. So it's like I don't know, it's the catch-22.
What if that person turned out to be a genuine person and you got stronger feelings for them, and they gave you an ultimatum? Are you willing to compromise?
Ultimatum.
Like, hey, I'm trying to get some quality time with you. Let's balance out this relationship, and you're the driven one. You know what I mean? Are you willing to wiggle with them a little bit because you gained these feelings for them,
Sorry.
or you gonna stick by your gun?
I had told Craig and them.
Whatever.
You're not
No.
gonna wiggle a little bit.
You know what? You change for what you want to.
Right.
Sure.
You change for what you want to. If somebody riding with you through your hustle, whatever,
Right.
eventually you know what's positive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. That was a little aggressive.
You a little
I apologize.
You need to watch more shows. We ain't doing that. But you make the adjustment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Will you lose on one end
Mm-hmm.
if you consider it a loss?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible. Will you regret it? It's possible. But you might gain something and you be like, you know what? I ain't got to do that so much. I'd rather be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it all depends, man. I feel like if you go into something knowing that the hustle is what it is, you got to ask yourself, am I even supposed to be here? Or I mean, because let's say somebody, they get it. They a hustler. You can put whatever words you want to on whatever product you want to.
Right.
They ain't really got no clock they punch. You know what I'm saying? They hustle. When the money there, they gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to say, I can ride through that for the long haul?
If they giving me money.
I mean, that's prostitution. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Not this show, not this show. You know what I'm saying? Right, that's prostitution. Because if I gotta pay for your time, you know that.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I'm saying? That's, but you know, it is people like it is relationships out there like that where to keep her quiet, to keep him quiet. There's sugar mamas out there too.
Mm-hmm.
They give them money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just to keep them where they need them to be.
Right.
You gotta ask yourself, are you that kind of person?
Yeah, not for sure.
Not for sure.
I need some time, and I need that box.
All money, not good money.
Quality
Box.
time, definitely.
What kind of box?
Big box. What?
It's only one box.
Big box. What are you talking about?
Let's talk about the speaker box and the
Right.
love.
The love. Yeah, so that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm glad that we kind of worked down right into it.
Y'all know, not to switch, but I got a crazy question about this relationship thing. With the vaccine and everything that's going on, and it's pretty much they crafting it now where you got to pay to play. You know, you got to get the shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, to continue whatever you're doing. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you get the shot, and they be like, nah, I ain't with that, will you leave them?
No. That's crazy.
Is it?
Just because I don't want to get the shot or they don't, no, I wouldn't leave him because of that.
I mean, you leave him because you know he want to fold jewelry on a Sunday. I mean, what, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can ask you that. You know? I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
People got their reasons for getting vaccinated or whatever the case may be. You know what
I mean, but you know, let's say you're in a household where somebody walking around the house with 3 masks on. I mean,
Yeah.
y'all laughing, but that
People
shit
do it.
real.
I was like,
You know
people
what
are
I'm
doing
saying?
that, for real.
And they decide, yo, I'm with the mask, but I ain't getting no needle.
You sure it's for Corona or that?
Or
Or the love, the love.
whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? But like, how would you handle that?
And
I wouldn't leave. Yeah, it's not that. I guess I'm not one of them people, but it is people like
That's
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's
people are
real.
very
I'm just not
afraid
one of
of
them
getting
people.
it, getting
Yeah, I'm just not one
COVID,
of
but
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
one.
what if you're a germaphobe?
Yeah,
You already sitting in the corner, y'all.
they
Yeah.
definitely gonna cut it off.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they cut it
What you
off.
mean you ain't getting a
Yeah,
shot?
already.
I need y'all to here by 6 o'clock.
Wait till you go to sleep. I'm gonna stick
I'm gonna
it.
stick his ass.
right.
You gonna get the shot.
Yeah, I was going to jail sticking folks in their sleep.
Will,
Say you wanna help.
everybody here has sex, right?
Yeah.
You have-
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just make a shot. Hold on.
Yeah.
Would your sexual desire, if your partner's not with things you're into, could that be a deal breaker?
Ladies first.
It depends. It depends on what I'm into. If it's
Like,
something like
Like, what if
that I
you
know
got
it's
more?
extreme,
What if you got more nay than okay?
you know, like eventually, honestly, that would kind of make me feel some type of way. Like nobody likes to be rejected, you know. And I feel like if you're in a relationship, if we're together, we should be open. You know, as long as it's me and this person, we're not bringing no other people in. But you know, if it's just us, if it's not nothing extreme, I feel like they should be open to trying it at least one time. That's my opinion. And if they're always saying no,
Yeah,
You
like,
know.
they always like, nah, I ain't really into that. You know?
Depending on what it is.
yeah, I'd probably leave or cheat.
What you
Either
doing, boy?
Wow.
No, I mean I wouldn't cheat. Black women don't
What you
cheat.
doing, boy?
Black women don't cheat. But I would probably leave.
Okay.
Wow, yeah. So we'll just leave this one up.
Yeah,
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
but I guess I see what y'all saying, how extreme it is
Right.
as far as, you know, what it is. Because I mean, some motherfuckers, excuse my language, they like to be beat. Like, remember that video we seen with the dude was punching the chick in the ribs? and shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh wow.
like,
Like harder.
yeah, like,
She was
like, remember that, you know, like, what if she into that, you just like, I ain't hitting you in the ribs, like, and she like, come on, you know, come on.
What a good
What kind
shot.
of voice is that?
I watch a lot
Is
of
that
porn.
I was like, what is that?
I watch a lot of porn.
Y'all
You
crazy.
know, come on. And I mean, they would punch her like they was Tyson.
Yeah, like
Remember that?
like Rambo hitting that damn beat.
Wow.
I was like,
That was Rocky in that beat, bro. You can't even take it.
say,
Unbelievable.
He said Sylvester. He said Sylvester.
You always got his back.
I got it. He said Sylvester.
But
But that's okay.
like things like that, you know, like
So you wouldn't punch your woman in her ribs?
nah, I'm not in that. No, I'm not in punching nobody.
what a question.
I mean, but you know, I guess that the most thing that people say no to is anal. Well, women, some women, a couple of them, but you know, like that's the thing you ain't. You got men that say it too, like I don't want to hit it all in the
You gotta compromise. That's
in the
not
gas
I
chamber.
don't
You
think
know?
that's a deal breaker. You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends how much you like it, bro.
That's a deal breaker for me.
And to me, it'd be a deal breaker if that's all they want. That's a
But
deal
what if
breaker.
that's the only thing they asking you for?
Right. Like, what if you just don't like her from the back?
Wait, from the back or anal?
No, just from the back.
Who don't like that?
It's people out there.
For real?
Yeah.
It's crazy talk.
Settle down, settle down. Give me her number. Give me her number. I'm gonna talk to this bitch.
That's
I
your
mean-
foreign voice. Yeah, okay.
But some of the stuff we figure normal, some people
Yeah,
just,
that's true.
you know, so if that's the thing, like, that's a deal breaker. Like,
Let me say this. You'll be surprised. Well, not that I know, but I've heard
Don't give up the secret.
I've heard from a lot of females, like men are very some of them are very close-minded, and they like only want
Absolutely.
to do things like in the bedroom
Yeah,
or
for real.
very like A, B, and C,
Yeah.
extremely cookie cutter. And I was like,
They missionary only.
yes, like somebody I know, they were married and their husband was extremely
Square.
Caveman.
yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't want to do nothing else, and like she wanted to try some things and nope, and like nothing extreme,
Right.
and it was shut down all
What
the
if she
time.
flipped the script and was like, all right, now you bend over. Oh.
Now that's
You know what I mean? Is that a
Yeah,
sexual
that's-
desire? That's her
I can
sexual
see that being a
desire?
deal
Relationship
breaker.
over, bro.
I'll let you.
Relationship over, bro.
Holla.
It's just that's one thing I ain't fucking around with.
Nah, we're not doing
Yeah,
that.
we
So it's a deal.
That's a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker.
that is.
Honestly, if my man let me do that, that's a deal breaker on my end too.
Oh,
Because
wow.
he's not my man, he's for the streets.
Oh.
Wow.
And not just any
This man
street.
all the way in the street.
He's not just for any streets, he's for, I can't say what I want to say.
But they
I'm
said,
leaving it alone.
but they said that's
For the streets in
a
Midtown.
man's like
Yeah,
ultimate
we ain't gonna do
orgasm.
that.
That's what
We
they
ain't gonna
said.
do that.
They said that's a man's ultimate orgasm.
Nah.
What
Not,
if you
not
like?
my man.
Well, the G spot is there.
What if people like, come on, babe?
I'm just like, no.
I got
I'm
my
like,
form
no,
for
but
that.
I know somebody who I can call for you. That's what I'm gonna tell them. I'm like, no, but I know someone I can call for you to get you right. I'm not the person for it.
You know people that's doing that?
No, I know men.
Okay, this is a
We got-
way.
Right. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Now.
No, I'm saying, but if my man is asking for that, I feel like he don't need to be my man. I feel like he needs to be another man's man.
Oh, okay.
That's just how I feel.
Alright, so, never mind. We borderline get shut down. we borderline.
God, hey.
Studio audience, we good? Okay.
To the audience, see?
Just walk down on this.
Y'all a little judgy, but I feel you on it.
You said that's judgy.
You're a little judgy.
Okay. I mean, I don't feel like I'm judgy. That's just not.
I know you don't.
That's not my preference for.
I get it.
Hey, could y'all imagine that?
No.
What?
If she just said that.
Yeah, or being tied up with that ball in your mouth or something.
What's wrong with that?
Tied up. I don't feel like that's too bad.
Yeah, what's wrong with that, bro?
That's
What's
a
the
deal
problem?
breaker, too. I'm
You
not-
can't get tied
I mean,
up?
no,
No,
By somebody you
I'm
trust?
Okay with that time.
no, I'm not
You
doing
can't take the
I'm
ball
like,
in
you
your mouth?
trust-
No, I ain't doing ball in my mouth.
Why not?
I need that titty to fall in my mouth.
That's
I
so
don't need
funny.
my mouth obstructed like that. So nah.
Would you whoop a woman?
To each his
Yeah,
own.
You ever whooped a woman before?
yeah. Paddle, whip, tied her up, handcuffs. I was gonna ask if you made handcuffs.
I mean, you know, I can make something happen.
Okay, appreciate that. I like that.
Make something happen.
This-
Whatever.
Blindfold,
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
That it's only happened.
Ladies, y'all hear this, right?
Why are we
The DMs
always
are
slutting you out,
open.
bro?
I don't
The DMs
know.
are
I'm an easy
open.
target. Being an ex-supermodel, it's an easy target, you know? It's all right. I'm used to it, you know?
Right.
Yeah. You have to sacrifice the flesh.
Yo, you ain't gonna run with
Damn.
that. You ain't gonna run with that.
Damn.
Every
Yeah.
I have to start over every day.
Right.
Every day.
How hard is that?
It is saying, hey,
All right.
it's what it is.
No. What up, Dion? What up, Alan?
Oh,
We see y'all out there.
Yo, let's get
Cam-
a question off the live since y'all watching.
Yeah,
right.
Send us a question.
That's a question, right?
Studio audience, you got anything
Oh,
for
y'all
the
ain't
show
gonna
while
say
we waiting on the question?
Of course.
Okay, let the studio audience hear while we waiting on the question.
Studio audience.
Let the studio audience hear.
First of all, big ups to you and everything that you do with your business. That's always real big. But as far as this, like y'all sounding real like judgmental to me, to these people that's out here that's like might be a little more
In tune.
Sexually open.
yeah, like for them people. You know what I'm saying?
What people is up, sir?
Them people. Respectfully.
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 No, but for real, like a lot of the stuff that y'all talking about, the reason why it's so taboo in our community is because of how we speak about these things.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that go on that I don't necessarily agree with, and it took for my people to tell me how I speak about it,
Right.
especially on platforms.
Right.
To that you know what I'm saying, for me to understand that like yo, it's not my thing,
Right.
but somebody else is actually hiding in the shadows doing this stuff,
Right.
and they're hiding in the shadows because of how we see it. So for what you're talking about, that's not really our things.
Right.
Like, how do you actually make that presentable to let people know it's okay to do that? It's just not for you.
That's
I think you can
that's a good
literally say
question.
that. You can literally say, hey, if this is something that you're into, that's fine. It's just not for me. And yeah, no, we're not gonna be able to work out.
No women.
I mean, that's all good, but what you were saying that there was an actual section of town where that happened, which actually takes it and makes it something different.
And I said I wasn't gonna say that because I don't want to
You know what I
be
mean?
judgy. You
Yeah,
know, I
and that's
don't
all
want
I'm
to be
saying.
judgy.
So
I don't want
I think
people
we
to feel
want
like,
people to feel free for what they actually like, so
Right.
that everybody goes into it understanding that okay, that's your thing, that's cool, but I'm not with it.
Yes,
Right.
and
You feel me?
I love all sides of town. I
Yeah.
have no problem with any parts of the city. And
Just this city or any city?
Any city.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right, that's dope, man. I just wanted to put that in here real quick, though.
Give a
Just a
shout
little
out.
disclaimer.
Give a shout out to the homeland. Y'all got a big game tomorrow.
I'm not. Yo, what up, Buffalo? What up? What up, Bills Mafia? We out
You
here.
know what I'm saying? Give a shout out for her. Hey, that was real intellectual. That you said. That was-
It is, and you don't
that
even
was-
realize sometimes you are being judgmental. I personally don't feel like I'm being judgmental because my man cannot ask me to bend him over. It's
Right.
not an option for me and mine.
Mm.
But what somebody else does in their relationship, in their home, that's fine, you know. But if he come ask me, I'm like, yeah, nah, we not gonna make it.
They're not gonna make it?
No.
But he a hell of a cook, though.
That's fine. We got a lot of restaurants here in the city.
Damn.
A lot.
Wow.
Wow, that's why you gotta make sure.
Cold
You
blooded.
just gotta help you with that business so I can gotta pay for them meals.
Yeah, hell,
He
yeah.
gotta help you with the business. He gotta be honest. He has to be able to communicate. He has to be family oriented.
You on the interview right now?
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, you know, I'm single. I'm single today, so
Oh, she said
yeah.
Yeah, because he gonna choke the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna be a
I'm
down when
just
you get home.
saying. I'm a Pisces.
Oh,
You just lost half of that shit. They like, oh.
thank you.
Yeah, they just don't.
Right.
I'm a free spirit. I'm a butterfly. You know, I just like to enjoy life. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm just talking junk. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm not trying to do nothing but get more money and get better every day. Like that's it.
That's what's up.
That's all you trying to do.
That's it. Because I feel like at this point in my life, if it's any drama or conflict, you know, on a relationship end, like the person I just broke up with, you know, we've been off and on for
Forever.
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 Like forever.
So
Like
is this final?
No,
Or is this,
don't say
it's
that.
another
Don't say
chapter.
that because you don't know. Don't say that.
What's another
okay.
chapter?
Thank you, Miss Fred. I appreciate it. I appreciate my loyalty. He got my back.
Yeah, don't say
Yeah,
that. Don't let them get you in no trouble. All right, yeah, let them.
But I'm just saying, we've been off and on forever. He actually was my first. He was actually my first.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
everybody got a
Yeah.
minute though, off and down.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long together
We'll be back.
collectively y'all been together?
Collectively, like what, 14 years?
It's been a minute, dog. Yo,
Wow.
I've been in.
Yeah.
I've been in 11 to 12.
Yeah.
They've been back at it, you know,
Yeah.
for real.
It's been a while.
Years? And marriage ever come up?
It's came up.
Mm-hmm.
It's came up a few times, but you know,
Engagement?
hmm
Damn.
all that came up. Everything just came up, but it wasn't able to manifest. Well, one, we were growing up together.
Wow.
So, I was a little late to the party, you know, I grew up in the church, praise the Lord. So I wasn't doing as much as early as other people. So once I started hanging out, partying, drinking or whatever, I met him, I was 21. I started having sex at 21. And I started partying. I mean, I'm an open person. Like,
She got nothing to
I'm
shame
an
about.
openly private person, which is weird. Like, I'm very open, but like certain things I'm private about. But for the most part, you know, we human. Like, why not talk about these things? But I wasn't doing as much, so I just had to learn a lot. Like, you know, I had to learn a lot. He had to learn a lot. We had to grow. I was very immature. You know, just extra. Not extra, but just like very immature. Possibly,
Extra.
what's the word? Because I don't want to say like lying, but possibly not my best self. Let me say that. I was young and dumb. Let's just say that.
You was learning yourself.
I was learning myself. Thank you.
White lies.
Thank you. I love how I was literally learning myself, so I wasn't able to be,
That perfect significant
right.
other.
And
I'm
and
with
he
you.
wasn't either.
I was-
You know, so that's why we've been able to like keep connecting, because even though we weren't perfect, we grew together.
And the sex.
And like now,
As-
I mean, you know, the sex definitely
Yeah, the sex.
Enhanced.
helps us
Evolved.
Right.
Right.
some type of way come back around.
Right.
But yeah, but as we got older, like we both became these wonderful people. Like I don't feel like he's a bad person. He's
Right.
a great person. I'm a great person. We just literally don't click. Like we click on certain things, but a lot of things we are like oil and water. Don't be
I'm
rude.
just
On other stuff too, like stuff, other stuff.
Yeah, man. But sex, y'all right there.
We okay there.
Oh, right.
So what's the longest time y'all been together concurrently, like without a split? Like what's the longest time period without a split?
I don't know, maybe like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, like even our splits, they don't usually be that long. Maybe like 2-3 months,
That's that long.
4 or 5 months. No, we had one split. It was a long one. It just depends.
Lydia, we've hung out a lot.
Yeah.
Don't get into trouble.
I don't know what was going on. That's what I said. I was going to say, and that's what I was about to ask. Because there's 14 years, because we used to hang out, or we would end up at the same parties a lot,
Right.
and you were always solo. So that's why I was going to ask, like, were you in the splits, or did he not hang out with you like that, or you kind of did your own party and he did his own party, and then y'all had y'all's time together?
It's a variety of things. A lot of times it was in the splits. If I was partying for real, I was definitely single.
Okay.
I definitely.
Yeah.
Alright. And we hung out together, but then we kind of didn't. We kind of didn't hang, like we didn't party together all of the time. Just a variety of stuff. But yeah, when I was out partying in those moments, I was single. I ready to have a good time.
Nothing wrong with that, being single.
Ready to have a good time.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then like, wait, there's something that used to bother me. He was like, how you gonna be single? I mean, how can you say you love me and then date somebody else while I'm single? But my thing is, if we're not together, why would I not date somebody else? He was like, I'm supposed to be like waiting, sitting at home waiting on him.
So
Am I tripping?
No,
Like, is
you're
that?
not. But this is a great question I want to. I'm glad you said that. So when you started dating outside of that situation, did you give the other person a real, truthfully honest opportunity?
Yes.
Or were you still like, okay, this is just kind of passing the time because I might end back up in this because we've gone back and forth for so many years?
Yes and no. I feel like I gave people an honest opportunity, but I also have been like kind of like overly picky and like, you know.
Very.
Very. So maybe I wasn't really giving them like an open opportunity. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, like if you're not giving me what I want, like what am I supposed to do? Other than move on. I don't know what else to do.
Hey, let me, Tamika, shout out to Tamika, thanks for the time. Huh?
Do that.
Oh, she asks us, so what is it about him that makes you stay or go back?
Sex.
I love him. I feel like we have good times. We have a lot of good times together. You know, we have good times. We have some times that are not as good. We communicate. Our communication is not wonderful.
Right.
But like, also, I kind of what's the word? I don't want to say admire, but I love his drive. You know, like I love his drive. Like he has like 3 businesses and like he's super motivated. Like I said, he looks really good on paper.
Right.
But also, another reason why we were in the splits, he had a lot of emotional trauma growing up. You know, a lot of things. So that carried over into the relationship, and he had to deal with those hurts and things that he didn't know at first what he was dealing with.
Right.
You know, and you know, your partner trying to tell you stuff because, not to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of a big deal. I have a bachelor's in psychology. I have a master's in education.
Yeah.
So I was telling him like different things, like from like a counselor standpoint, that he needed to work on. And, you know, that he needed to deal with the traumas, because they were big deals. Like, I'm not going to give his life story, but it was huge things.
Sure.
And it affected how he deals with people.
Lydia, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
It affects how he dealt with people, and it affected our relationship. So that was another reason why I gave him a lot more passes, because I knew his situation and like where he came from. So a lot of things I literally taught him. Like he even acknowledged that. He even told me that, like, a lot of things I've taught him on like how to deal with people, how to love people, how to communicate, just how to have a normal life.
Flex said, what is his sign?
What is this? Gemini.
Oh, okay.
You know, y'all already know. Geminis are interesting.
Yeah, very.
Everybody knows that.
Lydia, I wanted to
weirdo.
Man.
I wanted to ask her, you know, you said you didn't want to toot your own horn, but that's literally what you did.
Big.
I mean, you know,
Big
I'm just saying.
Let's get
No,
one more
I was
question.
saying I didn't want to toot my own horn. I didn't say I would not. I'm just saying I don't want to, but I will do it.
You did it. You deserve it.
Thank you.
So don't even say that no more.
Thank
Just
you.
go on and lay it out there.
You're right.
Let the people get what you give. You know what I'm
Thank
talking
you.
about?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So
Tamika says you should just run.
Listen, Tamika, I am in flight. I am running at this point because I'm playing like
it's a round trip.
it was okay. No, it's not. It was okay when I was younger. Honestly, it was okay when I was younger because I wasn't really trying to do nothing. Like honestly, when I was younger, I didn't want to get married. Because that's all I saw. Like it was pushed in the church. Get married, get married. If you don't have sex, you get married. So like, I didn't want to get
They
married.
told you don't have sex.
Don't have sex.
Don't have sex until you get married. Yes, you know that's one of the rules.
I don't know that. Them people be lying, man.
So like when I started dating and kicking it, like I was okay with us kind of going in a circle and like me dating other people and just me literally living my life because I wasn't looking for a long-term partner. But as I'm in a place now where I'm like, okay, I can see how this could be a benefit.
Right.
I'm like certain behaviors is not acceptable. Like I'm not gonna deal with certain things, you know. And it, like I said, he's not just horrible. It's just certain things. Like he's not real big on like communicating. And his thing, he was like, I just can't just say all the stuff I want to say, or just not even say like simple things. Like if you're not gonna, if it's a change of plans, we're supposed to be hanging out, and something comes up and you can't hang out, you don't say nothing. Like how is that an option?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Like how is that an option? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, what do you mean?
I got a question, and Shamanda has a question. Shamanda says, did y'all see counsel?
Counseling?
Couples
No.
Couples counsel.
No, he was anti-couples. He was anti any type of counseling for himself, for us.
He
Period.
still hadn't done it for himself?
No. And that's something I recommend for him and for somebody that he cares about.
Yeah, you might need to.
I'm out of there.
My question to you though, what did you feel like you didn't do right in that situation?
Oh, sure.
What I feel like I didn't do right?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I was absolutely amazing.
I'm not.
Pisces!
No, I mean, you know,
Pisces!
I can go down a list of
That's a
things.
Pisces right there, though.
Right.
I can go down a list of things that I have done wrong.
What is Miss Myrick talking about?
What's the worst thing
She
that I can
Pisces too.
say? I don't know. I mean, you know, I've done little things. I can't even say some of the things I've done that might have been wrong, but
You were aware of them though.
I'm extremely aware.
And
I'm
you-
extremely aware. He's aware.
Oh,
And now that's something else. That was one of our other issues. He used to bring them up. Like, it's something, you talking about stuff from 5-6 years ago. Like, why are you doing this still? And with me, like, either we're going to do this or we're not. Because I'm not bringing up your stuff from 2-3 years ago. You talking about 6 years ago.
Right.
Like, what else?
That's what women do, though.
What?
Bring up that past.
I don't be bring up, he bring up my past. I don't bring up
That's what
his.
women do. Exactly.
It's not a fair way of arguing.
It's not.
I see how passionate she is about it.
Oh.
Do you miss him?
No.
Studio audience, you'll have nothing?
I got you.
I
Yo,
don't miss, I mean, I
anytime y'all talking about Pisces, man, I gotta leave that
I
alone.
feel you on that.
Let me tell you
I
something
feel
about Pisces. Pisces are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely amazing.
But I think amazing the same as you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all amazing as y'all, and everybody else is the problem.
Everybody else is literally the problem.
See? I just want to, first of all, I want to give a shout out to my girl, Miss Swain. She's a black farmer. I just want to let y'all know that.
Oh, nice.
Absolutely.
What was the name again?
Shamanda, who you messed her name
Oh, that
up.
was.
Yeah.
I said Shamanda.
That ain't what but it's cool. I don't know. But anyway, she's a black farmer. I just wanted to give
Oh,
a shout
okay.
out.
There you go, Shamanda.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one thing I feel like I might have did wrong was I was too honest.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I was.
Studio audience.
Studio artist.
I hate it.
Studio audience.
No, I was too honest because that was one of the things he like asked me initially, like, hey, just don't lie to me. And like I literally took it to heart. And I'm not a good liar. Like I be forgetting my lies. So I'd rather just tell you the truth.
Right.
And either you're gonna deal with it or you're not. Like my thing is if I'm big and bad enough to do it, I'm big and bad enough to say I did this. You know?
That's what's up.
Because what am I lying for? You know? And a lot of things my friends like, why would you tell him that? Like if I start dealing with somebody else, I'll tell them, you know. I feel like, why not? But yeah, that caused a few problems.
You got something?
No.
So you're saying now where you are as far as your maturity level and your age, the things that you wanted back then aren't necessarily the same as what you want now.
No.
So where you are now doesn't align with where he is. Because it sounds like, and I'm just going off of what you've told me, he hasn't changed and he hasn't wanted to change.
I feel like he's changed. So I feel like he made changes, but not enough for me. I do feel like he has changed and he grew, but I don't feel like he grew exactly how I needed him to.
How you needed him to.
I mean, that sounds bad, but that's the truth because I need a person to love me how I need to be loved.
Okay.
That is true.
You know?
Very
So,
true. Yeah.
like a lot of things he did just with somebody else, I don't feel like they would be a big deal with somebody else.
Right.
But with Lydia, it's not an option.
Yeah, and also just when you was telling y'all a story, and this is one of the things I always tell people: sometimes it works, most time it doesn't. Like in your early teenage, high school, early 20s, a lot of times we take stuff too serious then, and we're still learning about ourselves.
Right.
So when you get into a serious relationship, which sometimes it works, I'm not gonna sit here and say, but a lot of times if you're learning about yourself and you don't have a partner that y'all are both just in it for each other, it's gonna be some issues because I don't even know what I like yet.
Right.
You know, so a lot of times we take that stuff so serious and then we just be screwed up and end up in stuff that we shouldn't even been in for 14 years.
I mean, you know, I definitely, now let me just say, it's been off and on 14 years, but I have definitely dated other people and I've definitely lived my life. I have not been sitting on a stool waiting for him. I have lived my life and,
You got a rocking chair, not a stool.
you know, I've lived my life. I have not put anything on hold. So I don't feel, that's one of the reasons why I don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I live my life.
Oh, here comes Josh.
Yeah, we ain't got time for John. John, you got real negative energy in what you need.
You talking about 80-pound Ja?
Yeah.
The wind blowing too hard for her.
We're not doing that with you today. You're real negative.
Right, the Kale Queen has came.
The Kale Queen, yeah. Nope.
Yeah, they kill.
We gotta get her back soon because she got some words for probably all of us.
Yeah, she probably gonna fight us. So she gonna
Big time. Big time.
Oh man, Terrell, yeah, you're right about it. Sometimes you just outgrow people. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no love lost. Like if I see him, you know, I speak.
Yeah.
Sex.
It's so much deeper than that, sir.
I'm just saying, but
It's so much deeper than that. So much deeper than
I
that.
hear you.
Yeah.
So much deeper.
But the sex do matter.
I mean, that matters with any relationship.
What's that? Where is that on the priority list? Where is sex
On my
on
priority
your
list?
priority
Yeah.
list?
I mean, you know, it's high. It's
Is
high.
it
It's
top
like
three?
Next to
yeah,
breathing.
it's definitely in the top 3.
Okay.
Next to
Definitely in the top 3. It's not next to. It's not that high, but it's important. You have to be compatible with who you with. Like, you know.
Studio.
Unless you're just paying $40.
And you know what else? You know what else might have really helped us always kind of link back together? Being from the South and being raised in the church, you are conscious of everything that you do. And me wanting to like have fun and do other stuff, I still didn't want my numbers to go up that high. So
Go to the numbers.
I'm just saying, you don't act like it's not a double standard, or you be like, don't be no hoe. It is.
Men
it
don't give a
is.
shit about no numbers.
Men don't. Some don't, but you don't. But like what people are
Why you
saying to
single me
me,
up?
I'm saying you might not.
I just said
you
me. Why
like
you
hoes.
make-
No, it's like,
I like hoes.
no, that's a joke. That's a joke. No, that's a joke. Sorry. No, but I'm saying, but it is.
It's a double standard.
It is something that we are like brainwashed. You know, like it's constantly put into us. Like, don't be out here messing with these guys. Don't have sex with people. Don't do this. Don't do that. So that kind of probably influenced me to circle back around.
Right.
Because it was like, okay, you know, I already knocked this one down, so I could just roll back to him and recycle. You know, and it was a good time. I'm not gonna just pretend like it wasn't a good time, but you know.
Studio audience had a question. Priority-wise, sex 1 or 2?
You know,
What's 1 or 2 if it's top 3? I just want to know the top 3, all of them.
What's the top 3?
I mean, you know, I really don't like to put myself or my
Okay.
What the hell? You done gave us 40 minutes of your stuff. What
We
you
know
talking
that
not
you
in a
say
box.
had sex at 21.
Not in a
We know
box.
that
You go to church and you
went
have
to
sex
church.
in the deacon's
I never
bathroom.
had sex in church.
Oh, my bad.
Ever.
You
Ever.
got a
You got a
master's
master's
degree.
degree and
I mean, you know.
you sell jury.
I mean, you know, y'all wanted to know about me. I gave it. I'll
What
give you all
about
of me.
the studio audience?
Is
Your
it,
answer.
you said what is 1 and 2?
Yeah.
What I want to know is, if it's top 3
Yeah.
is the physical experience, what's 1 and 2?
Why is he aggressive?
That's what I was like.
I'm always aggressive.
First of all,
Because Pisces is on here
You
fronting.
gotta get ready for the
Hey,
game.
listen, he in game for
thank you, best friend. Like,
Stop stalling and answer the questions.
I'm also going to need security when I leave.
That is security.
Well, I will not need security. I will not.
Yeah, we
I don't want
she don't watch the
security.
show. We don't watch it.
I don't want security. One would be what's the one? It's about God fearing. Wait, that sounds bad. Like I don't know. You know, spiritual.
Right.
I want you to have a spiritual belief. You know, because a lot of people have to do things based off their spiritual belief. I can't just expect you to do right by me. If you don't have something that you feel like is checking you a higher power that you're living for, then I can't expect you to just be a great human being. Some are, but that's something that's important to me, a spiritual belief. And number 2 would be great personality.
You're lying.
Okay, I'm gonna go to.
That's really all I just want to talk. Yeah.
I understand all of that, respectfully. So what I want to ask is, at what point being a Pisces is it the emotional understanding of what you're actually feeling versus what is actually happening? Because I think that is the issue people have with Pisces.
I got more than that. with Pisces.
Like,
Another show.
where my Pisces tune in? What Nehemiah?
I was
need you
gonna
to
say,
tune in.
Nia just said
I know she
something.
got my back.
Nia
She
is
said
sitting on
something.
Jupiter right now, so I don't know if
But she has a great point here, because I tell this to a lot of women, and they be looking at me crazy. She said women don't know how to date. We like one, and we attached to them. I wish I knew how to date multiple people at once. And I tell women that all the time. Don't put all your eggs in one
That's something
basket.
I've done in life.
Let the guys cancel themselves out.
I agree with that, but when you can't tell people that, because when I used to tell my ex that I was dating other people,
Yeah.
he would get offended.
But he was vested.
But that's his job
true.
to separate
So,
himself.
hold on. But two of y'all just want this question answered. We like to make sure we answer all the questions.
Pisces, we do feel a lot of things. We are, I guess, I wouldn't say emotional, but I feel like we do great in separating what we feel is happening and what is actually happening. And we like to discuss it and talk about it and get an understanding.
Like communication discuss?
Yes,
Pisces.
sometimes. I'm not a good communicator.
I'm about to say best friend. Come on.
That's a
I'm about to say, come on, best friend. What we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
What we doing here?
That was literally one of the problems in our relationship is that I didn't communicate.
Now it's coming out. That's what I asked you 30 minutes ago.
What we doing here?
I couldn't
30 minutes ago.
I couldn't remember. Only thing I could remember is me being perfect.
How could you not remember that? That is a major issue in a relationship, communication. And you can remember?
I couldn't. Because
And she has justification
listen,
also.
the reason why I couldn't remember is because like that was a problem like for a while in our relationship, but in the last year or two, I've really been doing a lot better. So it didn't count anymore to me.
Wow. How'd that work?
I mean, it probably don't, but I just feel like, hey, once you make a change, you do better. You could.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
You
ain't backslid or nothing like that. You've been good with communication.
Yeah, I was doing good.
She communicated and said, I'm done.
I'm single.
You know what I'm saying?
She said, I'm flying. I'm in flight.
Nia says we are emotional and intuitive. The thing is, if we're aware and working on ourselves, there is a balance. If not, we can be an emotional wreck just like anyone else, especially
We talking about y'all though, right?
Leos and Gemini. Get the fuck out of here. How do you block her?
Let me tell you. First of all, don't disrespect my little friend like that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Your little friend.
She's sitting somewhere reading her tarot cards right now.
Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Let
Y'all
her
not
be.
gonna come for me.
Let her be.
I like
good
that.
people.
I like
Good
that.
people.
Yeah, I like
Y'all not
that.
gonna
I
come
love
for
her too. Yeah.
If Erykah Badu ever worked with me, that was her. You know what I'm saying? Space.
But I'm an interesting person too.
All right.
Like I like to try a lot of stuff. Like I'll do a random activity. I might be like one time for a little while I was like I need to learn how to play the violin. So I went on a journey of learning how to play the violin. I used to rap. I was in a rap group called Why Not? Yes. Okay. Listen, I am well rounded. I've hosted spoken word. I've been in like I'll do anything, you know.
Got you.
So
Can we get a couple of these verses? You got it?
no. I don't. That was a long time ago.
Oh,
A long
I
time.
mean, you still
ago.
should remember it
it's
though.
a part of
I
you,
remember
though.
it actually.
Oh,
But
can we get a little
no,
something?
never.
Why
Never.
not?
That was our group was named Why Not, and my name was mistaken because when you see me, you wouldn't think I was a rapper.
Right.
What would
You
we
had
think?
me mistaken.
Okay.
What would we think you would be looking at you?
Sir, don't.
I think it's time to end this show.
Exactly. He getting out of order over here, y'all.
Oh, we ain't covered some of them topics.
Topics done.
We done
bruh.
finished
We done
top
finished
of
all
the
that.
hour.
We done hit a lot.
Yeah, we finished that. Where you been?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Lydia,
Yes.
we done went way over time.
Thank you.
We done had some hiccups and everything, but we pushed right on through because of that beautiful smile and
We
that
ain't had no
bubbly
hiccups, he did.
personality. I did. I messed up,
Yeah,
y'all.
we ain't had no hiccups.
I messed up, but it's all right. We're going to get it worked out.
Right.
But we appreciate you come through again. Tell the people where they can find you at with this beautiful jewelry.
You can find me at lovelylydijewels.com or Lovely Lydia Jewels on Instagram or Facebook. Look me up.
All right.
I see you, Renee. What's up, baby
What you
girl?
talking about? Oh, shit. Hola, everybody. Hola, Renata.
This was fun. Thank you
I
guys for
appreciate you.
having me.
Took your
Thanks
ass
for
long
finally
enough
coming.
to come in.
Get her, Poe.
It has
Get
been
her,
fun.
Poe.
Long enough to get in.
Get her, Poe.
I'm telling you. I need all them bracelets for free. Because now you owe all of us.
I do.
How long it been? It's been about a year, ain't it?
Year. I think she, what's she doing?
Oh, what's she?
I'm not gonna do my
Oh,
best.
oh, she came with some good.
She come bearing
Oh, wow.
She come bearing
Oh,
gift.
thank you.
All right.
wow.
I appreciate that, babe.
Well,
Wow, we appreciate that.
she brought a gift.
That's awesome.
Let me see who up there ain't bringing no gift. I paid for my stuff with your town weight.
Oh, man. I'm not going there with you, man.
I ain't gonna do that.
I got a lot of toilet paper in here.
I want to
Accessories.
secure.
Oh, my bad. Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
talking about
because it was too
All
long.
right.
sexual
Oh, I can feel them.
desires,
Yeah, I feel them in there.
crushing relationships.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting
You know
my
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
so,
That's what we talking
Thank
about.
you, lady.
Might be a
welcome.
cock ring in there.
I mean, she got her name on her bottle there. Yeah,
We got accessories.
Yes.
She makes them all.
We
Oh,
good.
yeah.
We good. We good.
That's all
Yeah.
good.
Thanks,
I'm
best
so glad I
friend.
made
Thank you,
it.
babe.
You're welcome.
Thanks, best friend.
Oh, man.
Appreciate that.
Well, hope we entertained everybody for this hour 10. Unfortunately, if you don't see it here, you might not see it. That's your fault. Because we was here.
Yeah.
I am the 18th.
Afro Rican.
Your boy Khaled Pod, we love you. We'll see you next time.
We out.